So last week I spent exactly 1 hour with Mr. Reddy from Synergy Green, Kolhapur, and at the end of it, I bought some of their shares. And I also wrote down 7 key points that I'm benefiting from personally, and now you can as well. So the first one is going to be getting customers. So what Mr. Reddy said is that he looks for the biggest customer or client in their market. He does whatever he has to do to land them as a customer. If it is giving free samples, development, whatever has to be done, he lands that big customer, and then after that, every single smaller customer in line is much easier to get. So that's basically the strategy. Get the biggest customer in your market, make them a paying client, and after that, every single thing in your market is going to be much easier. Number 2 is build the best-in-class foundry. So he advocates that if they cannot build the best-in-class foundry, they will not even get into it. So this is something that he spoke about initially from his L&T days when they were building up a foundry in Coimbatore. So they had a very clear philosophy where they were going to be best in class. They were going to use the best machines, the best infrastructure, hire the best talent, and only then they would get into the foundry industry. Otherwise, they're not doing it. Number 3 is going to be hiring. So his philosophy on hiring is basically age, IQ, and attitude. Although technical qualifications are important, he advocates that getting a young team, especially under the age of 35, that comes with their own, or rather no beliefs, no biases, is much more beneficial than hiring people from a company that comes with all these biases and beliefs and their entire culture that you're taking from another company. So that's why he prefers to hire young people under 35 and with good IQ and a very good attitude over technical qualifications. So number 4 is going to be managing. So he allows his team to basically take decisions and also learn from the mistakes that they make subsequently to the decisions that they'll be taking. So he doesn't bypass the organization chart. It's very, very strictly followed, and anybody else that needs to be given decision-making authority, they are empowered, they are allowed to make the decisions, and they are allowed to learn from them very quickly and move on. So number 5 is compressed time frames. So what do I mean by this? He looks for the best machine manufacturers. He works with them, even though sometimes they might be more expensive than somebody else. But he finds the best, he works with them, he makes sure that they can stick to their deadlines, because the cost of capital and interest when you're setting up a new plant is much, much, much higher than paying a little bit extra for your machines. So that is his philosophy. Start the plant running as soon as possible and avoid those interest costs, because once you're in production, you can recover all those extra costs that you paid for the machines. So number 6 is going to be growth over cost savings. So he prioritizes growth over cost savings and purchases, because you can maybe spend a lot of time searching for cost savings and on purchases and save 2 rupees. Or you can spend all your time on strategy, on growth, and maybe make 50 rupees back. So that's where he spends his time, mainly on the growth side of things, but he delegates to his team the cost saving and reducing the purchase price for all the items while focusing completely on the growth side. And the last one is going to be work with a handful. So he specially says that he sometimes works with only one supplier for a product. And this might seem risky to some, but it's because that when he chooses to work with one supplier for that product, and it's a very big volume, he knows that one supplier will go through any length to make sure they can continue to supply him with the best delivery times, the best cost, as well as the best quality. Because they cannot afford to lose him as a really good customer, they will do anything needed and they will make sure that he gets the best of all these things. And that is his philosophy, and those are the 7 principles that I have managed to write down after spending an hour with him. I'm looking forward to doing a very good interview with Synergy Green in probably weeks or months to come. That's underway, and it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really informative. His story is really amazing. Especially starting from where he is, coming to where they are right now, and in only about just a decade, managing to go from start to IPO level. It's no joke. It's really fast growth, and it's still continuing as well. That's why I own some of their shares right now, and I recommend you do as well. So if you got value out of this video, leave a like, subscribe to our channel, probably leave a comment if you know Mr. Reddy, if you know something good about Synergy Green that you like to add in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.